So I'm on annual leave this week from work, and in the time in between where I'm not doing stuff with family, I've had a bit of time to work on mess about with all of these bikes and stuff. So my valve compressor came today for the cb125, and I managed to get the valves out of it. And unfortunately, as I expected, it wasn't good news. I mean, if you look at the top of this head, it's in really good condition. These rockers, not too bad. There is a tiny bit of wear there, but definitely usable. And then you have this mess. You can see that those seats are never going to be usable. They're just no good. Now I've seen Indian guys on YouTube replacing these seats, and I've been looking on eBay to try and find some seats that I can put into this, because it doesn't appear to be that hard. It appears to be just that you heat it up, bang the seat out, and then put a new one in, and then grind them in or whatever. But I haven't been able to find any, and I don't know why that is. Why is it that they can get a hold of these seats and I can't? Anyway, the head's no good unless I get new seats. But I don't need to, because I was just lucky enough to be looking through eBay, and I spotted just at the last minute a whole engine head for an XL125, which is practically the same engine, and the head is exactly the same. Now the only thing it doesn't have is rockers fitted, and obviously a crank, but it has the seats and has good valves in it. What looks, the description is that it's a good head, so I went and bought it. It was cheap. It was only something like £60, whereas every other head that I'd looked at so far was well over £150. So I decided to take a chance on that, and that may save a lot of work, and it may actually be enough to save this whole engine. Because if I open up my other cb125 engine, the good one, to check the exhaust valve, I'm hoping that what I'm going to see isn't apocalyptic, and that it might just need grinding down a little bit. And if it gets seated in properly again, it might just be enough to work on its own without having to use this engine at all. And if that's the case, I will restore this engine, but I will be taking the good bits out of it, like the kickstart shaft and the speedometer part, as I said, or rev meter, sorry, as I said in the other videos. So that's the story with the cb125 at the moment, and it's a shame because the rest of this head was really good. As I said, if I could get a hold of a set of seats, I'd nearly put them in, or attempt to put them in to save the head, but we'll see anyway whenever this other one turns up what the story will be with that. So that's it for now, guys, on the cb125.